So, making a video in my room today to go over if I were to start lifting, what I would focus on. And I just want to say that you guys should probably like this video because I ripped this off my wall and ripped drywall off my wall. And then setting up the tripod that the camera's on, I almost had an aneurysm because I would like fully stretch one leg and the other one would go in. And it wasn't even on the ground. So it made no sense. But anyways, alright. So, recently, I have an issue with... So people are like DMing me on Instagram saying like, oh, my genetics aren't that good, or I want to bodybuild, but I just don't think I have the genetics for it. And I think that all stems from like Greg Doucette and Mike Isertel and just all these guys that are super big on genetics. But yeah, maybe for people who have been bodybuilding and who have lifted, but most people that are listening to somebody else talk about fitness and not researching it themselves, I'm assuming are like ages 16 to 25. And I think that those people are getting down on themselves because they don't think they have good genetics. But this is what I would run over first. And I haven't drew in years, so I just want to explain this. So let's say you're lifting. And this is a normal spine. Alright, let me draw the head. So your neck goes down. I hope I can draw. Comes out a little bit. And then it goes, oh my gosh, this might not be good. But this is the straight one, alright? So there's a little bit of curve. And then there's the pelvis, or whatever. Alright. That's alright, so let's just say that's good posture, alright? That might be terrible. We'll put a face on it. Alright, so where the shoulders are, the back, good posture, pelvis, everything's in the right spot. So that means when you squat and your knee bends, it's at the point of stretching, and everything's good there. And up here, if you're laying flat, you're benching, you're good there. But now, I want to explain this. And I don't want people to think they have bad genetics and can't bodybuild. Just because this is a huge factor, and I think this almost can determine genetics, like to some people. So now let's say you have anterior pelvic tilt in your bench pressing. That is a bench press right there. Looks like a bed. Put a weight on it. Alright, so you're benching. Your legs are like right there on the ground. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so this is your hip. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, we'll just, that's a leg. So your hip's there. And your back arches really hard if you have anterior pelvic tilt. It arches really hard, comes down, and there you go. So, let me draw this. That means your abs are really stretched in your chest. Put a big chest on this guy. Comes down, boom, boom, boom. Okay, now if you have anterior pelvic tilt, alright, there is a different angle that you're bench pressing the bar at. And I had anterior pelvic tilt, and I think that it makes you stronger at the bench press. And it really can grow your triceps really good and the bottom of your chest. But it can leave your like shoulders, there isn't too much shoulder when your back's arched like that. It's almost like you're pressing it with your back. You can almost press it with your back a little bit. And I don't really know too much about posterior pelvic tilt, but that's basically you're flat. You're flat on the bench, benching, which you would have to force an arch. And I think that if you're flat, I think that means when you're bench pressing, it's going to be a lot upper chest and shoulder. And I mean, this runs down through everything. So if you have, I'm good at drawing anterior pelvic tilt, because I have it. Alright, so here's your back, and boom. If your back's slanted like that, and your pelvis is shifted really far forward, hip joint's there. Alright, that's probably not the best drawing I've ever done, but that's your butt, I guess. And then your back goes in. Alright. So if you're like that, you realize when you stretch, your quads do not fully stretch. And when you bend over, your hamstrings, they're actually overstretched. So you'll probably injure them. So that's not good. And I just think that back posture has a lot to do with bodybuilding. Just like imagine if your back's bent like this, which mine was, and you're overhead pressing. Literally your back's tight, your lats, they're tight, pressing that weight up. And then I started to realize with my back like this, the workouts I'm doing, I'm not like just hitting one muscle. I'm hitting way too many. I'm getting like sore in places I shouldn't be. So as I fixed this, my physique started to look better at the same weight. Like it looked like I gained muscle. And I'll show you with the abs right here. Okay, so that's, here, I'll draw this a little better. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So your quads are going to be understretched with the anterior pelvic tilt, and these are going to be overstretched. And you're just not going to have maximum growth on anything if you have anterior pelvic tilt. It actually could make you stronger in bench press because you are pressing with your triceps and like lower chest, and you have a really good angle to press it up. So, alright, let's move to abs. And I just want to go over posture. I need to create a new video about working out. I just wanted to get this video out so what I explained, like, kids don't give up just because they think they have bad genetics, when really it might be posture, it might be one bad shoulder, and you haven't figured it out yet. So, alright, so this is anterior pelvic tilt right here. Back goes up. Pelvis right there. Alright. Your hip, I think it's like right there. Alright, your leg goes down. So your pelvis, with anterior pelvic tilt, if it's bad, it literally hits. It'll like bump out of the skin. And your quad actually comes off like that. So your abs are actually really loose. Because like your back's like supporting all that. And you will have monstrous back erectors down here. And to fix that, I can make a video on how to fix anterior pelvic tilt, but there's a million out there. And I fixed it. Crazy like ab difference. So your abs are actually doing no work if you have anterior pelvic tilt. You're kind of just like supporting all your weight with your back, and this will cause rounded shoulders too, mostly, which sucks for hitting biceps, triceps, everything. You are not going to get. You could literally fix your posture, start working out again with half the weight, half the reps, and get a better workout if you fix your rounded shoulders. I'm just telling you that. So, and with back development too. So your back's like supporting all this weight down here, and that's gonna leave you probably with winged shoulders. So you're probably actually not hitting shoulder workouts, to be honest. And it probably hurts to even go here. It probably stretches. Oh, I got a pop. This is a diet pop from McDonald's. Everybody knows it's the best. And I'm not going to eat my food. It's probably like 12 ounces of pork and a sweet potato. I'm not going to eat it on camera just because I wouldn't want to watch that. So anyways, let's say you have perfect posture. That's your pelvis. It's neutral. The back goes in slightly, comes out. Boom. Perfect shoulders. Your obliques, your abs, they're going to be in the right spot. Boom. Coming down almost. Freaking boom, boom, boom. Then your quads are going to start developing. They're going to get wider, they're going to change. Instead of your butt being poked out and not that crazy, and it kind of sucks. As you strengthen your, actually weak glute muscles and weak abs and overstretched hamstrings cause this, and when you have this, you will have weak glutes. You'll have a very tight lower back. Your abs will suck, and just everything's just worse. So basically, right posture or perfect posture, dude. When you squat, everything feels good. Your abs are tight standing up. Your chest, you know what your chest is gonna do? Whoosh, perfect. Gonna come out like that. Shoulders, yeah, all that. Cap shoulders. Your biceps in the perfect position every time you put your shoulders back and you curl. But I gotta exaggerate this a little more. But let's say you're here. You have the abs end about there. So your abs are literally like, they're just kind of wimpy, all right? And your back is supporting a lot of the weight, which is going to leave your shoulders like slanted forward, which your arms, your biceps won't even get a full stretch when you're hitting biceps. So, I mean, that's like pointless there. And your chest will actually develop most likely with, you'll have a good sized lower chest. Your upper chest won't be that good, but it'll probably be pretty like square, or like, I don't know how to explain it, like you could probably like flex it really good. But when you lean them back, it's kind of harder to flex your chest. So, and this is gonna mess up your traps like crazy. You're gonna have very weak traps if you have rounded shoulders. I'm just basically saying, if you guys work on your posture, these are terrible drawings, but just look at this. So let me draw the legs in. Alright, we'll just draw the quads in this. Alright. Alright, so this physique, every time you eat food, you're going to be bloated. You're probably not going to digest food good. You might actually, if it's bad enough, get problems in your area down there, because the muscles that you're supposed to hit aren't going to be getting hit. You're going to have weak muscles inside your legs, everywhere. It's just not good for you. I mean, like, literally everything's worse. You're going to end up probably with nerd neck. And I'm telling you, like, I used to be like this, and I'm fixing it over time, and I have, like, proof of everything getting better. And over here, literally, you can gain body fat. Fix all this if you start from there, and you will look more aesthetic. And I promise you that. Like, and most of these people that are telling me they don't have good genetics, it is a posture thing, and it's crazy. Like, if you put your arm back and you stretch it, and then you hit biceps, tell me you're not more sore the next day. If you have rounded shoulders and you're just kind of hitting biceps, like, you're just pumping it. Like, just fix your posture. That is, like, the number one thing that I could say for, like, new lifters. Don't let people tell you you have bad genetics. Fix your posture first. Your abs will get better, your chest, everything. Make sure you have good posture before you decide your genetics. Don't let Greg Doucette get in your mind, and do your own research. Don't listen to, like, people tell you, people who are bodybuilders, people who might be not in the same route as you. Don't let them tell you what to do, what not to do. I mean, if Togi didn't do steroids, he probably wouldn't be a millionaire. So just you do you, and I recommend that you check out your posture and you stretch. And you will get better workouts. You will literally get more vascularity. If there's points that the blood flow will be bad to, like, some points if you have bad posture, and you'll have knots. It'll just be bad. You'll just not want to lift. And I had it really bad because I had hip surgery when I was younger. You can see the scar, but I've been fixing it, and my hip surgery could be an excuse, but it's not. I fixed it, and it's not that hard, and I will help people if they need help fixing that. And yeah, like, the main thing is fix your posture first and lift. And like, if it takes 2 weeks of stretching, not even lifting, you're still making gains. You're getting better mobility, better workouts in the future. And the second thing I'm gonna say is, I think I made a mistake when I was younger. When I was 16, Like, I was cutting hard. I was eating, like, a perfect diet. I was eating bison, like, when I was cutting when I was, like, 16. And it's crazy. It's, like, the same price as, like, 2 Quest bars now, which is dumb. But, I would say look into your diet, because I didn't start noticing gains. I didn't even get addicted to, like, the process till like, I got my diet figured out. But I'm addicted to the process now, and you're probably going to see more videos in my room. Look at this. Yo, this is a blanket of me. My dog's sitting right there. I'm lucky he hasn't farted yet, because if he farts, I'll leave the room. And this video is on one go, so you might have to wait a little bit. But he hasn't farted yet, but I love my dog. But yeah, I mean, I think if you fix that, it'll help you with so much stuff. And, like, just fixing this literally will give you a better jawline. It'll give you, it literally enhances everything. And if you don't really know about it, if you don't believe me, look up, like, damages of anterior pelvic tilt. Like, it's just not good for you. And I used to drag my feet when I used to walk. I don't know what that was. I used to, like, every shoe I had, like, the heel would be, like, messed up. And it's because, like, my legs, when I walked, my back was like this, and I was compensating so much that I couldn't even, like, really tell for a while. I just know every time I did something, my lower back, no matter how long or how much I did, would tense up so much. Like, it'd feel like a rock. Like, there was just so much bad stuff going on in my lower back. And it just wasn't good at all. But yeah, bro. Fix your posture, dude. Andrew Tate would probably tell you to fix your posture, so you gotta fix your posture. And I literally, this is like the biggest thing I go to. Because I see people in the gym, like, everywhere, that are, like, rounded shoulders, hitting shoulders, but like, if your shoulders are rounded and you're hitting side raises, like, I actually think that makes your posture worse, and I think you're hitting, like, the front of your shoulder. Like, I actually think it's just practicing to rip your shoulder out of socket. So, yeah, fix your posture, guys. And if you have good posture and you've been lifting for 2 years, then you can decide, hey, I have good genetics, I don't. Maybe I want to bodybuild, maybe I don't. You could figure that out the first day. I mean, it's really up to you guys. Just don't let some people keep you away from your goals. Because it's just, it just irritated me. I, like, sat back and I was like, dang, these videos get millions of views. Like, Greg Doucette, Mike Isertel, like, if you don't have, like, 1 in 5 million genetics, you'll never be this. And it's like, yeah, you could look at yourself and think, oh, I don't have the genetics, but fix this first, please. Just for me, fix this first. Your lifts will get better. They'll feel better. You won't be hurt. Like, everything will just get better. Your physique will look way more aesthetic. And if your pelvic tilt's bad enough, you'll grow taller. I'm not even kidding. Look it up. And just, yeah. That's the biggest thing I have for you guys today. And make sure you eat protein. It helps a lot. But when I was younger, I used to have a crack diet, and I actually think that it kind of probably slowed some gains down for me. I was cutting really hard when I was younger, but I wrestled, so I kind of had to. But yeah, that's all. I'm probably going to post this video, probably not tonight, maybe tomorrow, but maybe I'll look back and I'll be like cross-eyed and I won't post it, but I'm still going to post it. Good thing I'm sitting over here and the camera can't see all my steroids that are... No, I'm playing. Alright. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm going to be dropping new videos here soon, and all I really want to do is document my journey of becoming a bodybuilder, and I really just want to be the best, and I want other people to lift. I want other people to be motivated. Like, I woke up at 6 today. This is the first, like, time I sat down Well, besides here, I was working, straight to lifting, got my room clean, all that. Like, I'll do that every single day till it works. Then I'm going to continue to do it, and if it don't work, I'm still going to continue to do it, because I know that's what it takes. And and if every single day you do that, over time, it builds up. And one quick life lesson. I've been in a lot of trouble. I've done a lot of stupid things. I promise you, I probably have to learn the hard way on everything. But this is what I think maturing is having something you need to do or want to do. Doing it consistently, messing up. Maybe you're 18, you don't notice that messing up puts you behind. Messing up makes you depressed. And I think slowly over time, maybe you get a girlfriend, you have more responsibility, or you maybe have a child, you really have to step up your game then. It'll be like 2 weeks, you're on the grind, then you mess up, then you're like, wait, I don't feel that good when I mess up. Like, maybe that's what's causing my depression. And then if you have a kid, you're gonna be a mature adult, or you're gonna have to be, I would hope. And that's when you're every single day you wake up, you know what you need to do, and you get it done, and that's what needs done. But I'm telling you, you can figure that out at a young age, and it'll help you a lot. Like, every single day, like, if I want a rest day, typically I'm like, all right, I'm going to work out hard today, rest day tomorrow. And then I say the same thing the next day. And obviously you need rest, but just like, if you want to do something, just really do it. Like, and if you have goals, if you take steps closer to those goals, your life will literally enhance. And I'm telling you this from it happened to me. I graduated high school, I went to jail, basically was partying and stuff, and then I met my girlfriend, and that's her right there. She wrote that stuff on there. She's awesome. She has like my whole calendar mapped out, because I'm not that good at that stuff. But so I met her. Like, I never like loved anyone, so, and I think I fell in love at like first sight, and that was it for me. I was like, all right, I need to step up my game. Like a month in, I was just working, got a new job, I had to be responsible, and like a month in, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start lifting again, because I started a TikTok when I was like 15, but got banned because like I was 15 and I had my shirt off, but I had like 16K followers. Jay Cutler commented on my video, like Alex Eubank, Joe Reiser, like, and that made me feel like so good. And I didn't even care that the videos were like cringy. And just like, as soon as I got banned, I like completely gave up, and I only like got in shape for the wrestling season. And I knew that if I didn't take an opportunity and like try to do the best I can, that I'll be that 23-year-old guy that's at the bar that's mad. And I already have that with wrestling. I'm telling you right now, like, if I could skip a wrestling practice, I would do anything to skip a wrestling practice. I got in a car wreck my senior year, first year back, beat like a state medalist. He's D1 wrestler right now. And like, I had a good amount of potential, but like, I probably worked the least hard in my room. And like, if I think about wrestling when I try to go to sleep at night, like, I can't even think about it, because I wanted a state medal so bad, but I didn't put the work in, and I know that. And then I think that was for a reason. If I'd have maybe been better at wrestling, better at grades, I'd probably be in college, and I don't think that was the route God had for me. So just, if you have like an itch about something, I don't think it ever goes away. It'll forever haunt you. I mean, my dad was in college, tore his ACL playing baseball, and maybe, who knows what could have happened then. I mean, I might not be born, but still, it's just like, and that bothers him to the day. And I remember he'd always tell me that when I was younger, and I just like didn't care. Like, I didn't care about wrestling. To be honest, like, all I wanted to do is come home and smoke weed every single day. Now I don't smoke weed, because why would I? Weed makes you okay with the situation you're in. I'm not okay with the situation I'm in. I want to get better every single day. And it literally, like tonight, I end this video, I'm going to feel good. I'm going to feel good that I worked out today, went to work. I maximized my potential today. and I'm going to do better tomorrow. Because it was easy. I just need to keep a G mindset. And if you ignore that mindset that wants to quit enough, you'll just get used to it. It's like you'll get through it, and over time, I think it just leads to confidence in everything in your life, because you are who you want to be. You're taking steps to go there, and if anybody says you're not this person, look at me. Look at my bicep through my shirt. Like, maybe that's not who you are. Maybe you want to be a painter, and you think you're really good. Dude, start posting. Start trying stuff. Because if you don't, 5 years later, you're gonna hit a spot where you're gonna be crying, probably alone. Like, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I try? And you just should. And this world is set up for things to drag you down, to be comfortable, like weed, like video games, like just don't get comfortable. Because, like, I'm telling you right now, like, nothing in my life is really fun. Like, I go to work out, I try to post videos, I try to be consistent, and then I drink. Like, it's, there's, like, nothing that I do that's, like, I don't watch movies, I don't play video games. I have a PS4 there. I don't even know if it's plugged in. I don't think that thing's turned on in a while. And, like, just doing that, wasting my time, it just wouldn't feel good anymore. And I feel this is the best I ever felt in my life. Like I just feel good when I talk to people. I feel good in everything. Every single aspect of my life I feel good in. But technically I have no dopamine or no fun. It's just because I know I'm taking steps to be the person I want to be when I'm older. And I'm going to do it. I did it today, and I'm going to do it tomorrow. And if I see somebody and they're asking about it, I'm going to do the best I can to tell them there is greener grass on the other side. You work hard. Like, it's just, it really does apply to everything in life. So.